McDonald Park. Otherwise, it's the same squad which won so many new allies on Wednesday, despite losing to the new champions Aberdeen. And McDonald lofting it forward. Sinclair took a knock in the face as the ball was cleared. The referee allows the play to go on. There's Jimmy Bone. Sideways to Mackay, and the Celtic defence scramble the ball away. There's still Graham Sinclair on the ground. He caught a boot in the face. Still a very frantic opening session. So Graham Sinclair appears to be recovering. Left back for Hearts this afternoon, George Cowie. He's 23 years old tomorrow, completing his first season in Scottish football after being released from West Ham United last season. Very enthusiastic and committed player. So Sinclair is all right. He's back in harness. So Celtic under pressure, and of course they're without several key men this afternoon. There's no Bonner, McGrain, Reid, Willie McStay or Proven for a variety of reasons. So an opportunity this afternoon for a number of fringe players to make an impression to win a cup final place. And there's Peter Latchford, the ball set away, the replacement for Pat Bonner, calming things down. But perhaps the most likely cup final candidate for Celtic will be their right winger this afternoon, John Cahoon. Good pass from Bowman, finding Bone. That's for Gary Mackay. Brought down by Whittaker. And that was a calculated foul by the Celtic fullback. One, I think, which will earn him a booking from referee Valentine. Well, perhaps not a booking. It looks as though the lecture will be deemed to be enough. Mackay got on the wrong side of Whittaker there, and the fullback quite clearly tripped him as he went past. So the set piece for Hearts. McDonald joining Bone in the box. Bowman and Robertson over the ball. Played for Gary Mackay. Well struck shot. Well saved by Latchford. Well, this is only Peter Latchford's third Premier League match of the season. As that free kick was knocked sideways to Mackay, he had to get down very quickly indeed to smother the shot. Sinclair doing well, forcing the ball forward. McStay picking out Burns, going into space. Here's Tommy Burns looking for help. Brian Whittaker. Deflection for the corner kick. And Whittaker can be very dangerous in that situation. He scored many a fine goal for Partick Thistle from outside the box. This time content to win the corner kick. A marvellous pass that from Paul McStay, which opened up the Hearts defence initially. Roy Aitken in the box with Tom McAdam for Cahoon's corner. It's McAdam, claimed by Smith. Alec McDonald goes down. Roy Aitken is unimpressed, but the free kick's been given. Now Bone. Looking for Levine. Latchford committed. Robertson goes down. And the referee allowing play to go on. Gary Mackay missed that great opportunity, and Hearts are going berserk. Peter Latchford forced to that incident with Robertson. Well, this will be very interesting indeed. Ball played in by Jimmy Bond. Latchford came to challenge for it. The ball broke free to Robertson. Latchford clearly brought him down. The referee allowed the advantage rule as Gary Mackay the clear shot at goal. Mackay had the shot blocked, and referee Valentine waved aside the penalty claims. Bone beaten by McAdam. Here's Mackay. Now Kidd. Robertson trying to turn. Headed away by McAdam. Curry using Levine ahead. Good layoff that. Cushion volleyed pass. Good one from Levine. And Sinclair coping well. Curry winning it back for his manager, like McDonald. There's John Robertson. And Roy Aitken provided the cover. no question about it though. Hearts carry a lot of menace inside that Celtic box. Robertson, a very elusive character, and plenty of midfield players getting in too. Here's Levine with a great chance for Hearts. Well, he missed the initial shooting opportunity. Levine shakes his head. He should have done much better when that lofted pass came in. It found him in a lot of space. He didn't control it properly first time, and the good shooting chance was lost. Robertson in the clear with Bone. Chance for Hearts. Now Bone. And a great save from Peter Latchford. Here's Gary Mackay now. Bowman, blocked by Aiken. And Whittaker now thumping the ball away. Roddy McDonald will be happy to see it out. Now that was one of the saves of the season. Great move from Hearts, cleverly constructed as they came forward between Bowen and Robertson. Robertson lofting it back in. Bowen spotted Latchford off his line, tried the looping header. Latchford scrambled back for such a big man showing a lot of speed and beat it out. Here's Melrose, stopped by Cowie. Well, this match is being played in real cup tie spirit rather than the end of the season league match. Whittaker playing it forward. Melrose with a header. Here's Brian McClare. Great play from McClare. And only the finish was wrong. Well, brilliance all the way from McClare until he got into the shot. Well, he picked the ball up from Melrose. He's very good at this, running into boxes at defences, sidestepping players. He did all the hard work, and then when he just needed a cool finish, he lofted it over the top. Here's Tommy Burns. The player playing it wide for Whittaker. Mackay with a good dummy to set up the pass back to Smith. Warm applause for Gary Mackay. McDonald's dummy, there's John Robertson. He was caught late by McAdam again. And Aiken sorts it out at the back. Well, Latchford calming things down. A header from Melrose. Here's John Cahoon. Burns going through. Tommy Burns, a great chance for Celtic. And Celtic take the lead right against the run of play. So Tommy Burns greets the Celtic supporters. He may in fact incur the wrath of the referee right inside the last minute of the first half. Burns with his 13th goal of the season was well set up. Melrose with the header initially. Was played through by Cahoon into the path of Burns. He kept cool, went wide to the right and pushed the ball beyond Henry Smith. Well, we're into injury time now inside the first half. Hearts supporters trying to rally their favourites again as the referee checks his watch. So what a first half this has been. It's all over now. Players depart after 45 minutes of stirring entertainment. Tommy Burns goes off having given Celtic the lead, but really the honours went to Hearts up to that point. The penalty incident of course was a crucial one when Latchford brought down John Robertson. The referee allowed the advantage to let Mackay shoot into the unguarded net. He failed, the penalty wasn't given, and Celtic survived. Then a marvellous save from Peter Latchford from Jimmy Bone's header before Tommy Burns went through that Cahoon pass, knocked it beyond Henry Smith to give Celtic a half-time lead, which they certainly scarcely deserved. Welcome back to Tynecastle. Hearts get the second half underway, and it must have been a very interesting home dressing room during that interval, having dominated the first half for much of the time, then to go behind to that last minute goal in the first half from Tommy Burns. Player to Burns. I think it's fair to say that Hearts haven't had the same kind of control in the second half as they had in the first. Perhaps still stunned by that last minute first half goal from Tommy Burns. McLeod chasing. Cowie has gone down. There's McLeod. That's great goalkeeping from Henry Smith. Brilliantly done by the Hearts keeper. McLeod racing through the middle. Cowie slipped at an opportune moment, allowing McLeod to go forward. Smith kept his eye on the ball and went down to smother it. Sinclair for Celtic. McDonald's pass back, forcing Smith out of his box. A long range effort from Cahoon, and that was a very intelligent effort. Drifting over the top. Well, Cahoon certainly has shown some flashes of inspiration in this match, which augur well for his future as a Celtic player. Kids. The Hearts subs have appeared. Willie Johnston and Donald Park. Willie Johnston seems to be enjoying the occasion. Oh, Melrose has won it for Celtic. A great chance. And Henry Smith rescues his colleagues. He's making sure they know about it too. Well, that was down to an error from Sandy Jordan. Much too casual. Melrose nipped in, set up a great shooting chance, and that's fine goalkeeping. Out to Barnes, avoiding the offside trap. There's John Cahoon. A low power of the shot, although he runs well with the ball at his feet. McAdams' header helped on by Cahoon. Here's Brian McClare. Queuing up on the left for Celtic. One of them is Tommy Burns. Well, it wasn't a bad ball across the face of the goal. Not sure if it's exactly what he intended, but that just needed a touch. So now a substitution for Hearts. Willie Johnston coming on. The player manager Alec MacDonald going off. Word of instruction from Alec MacDonald. Certainly a positive move from Hearts. Willie Johnston having a word with the referee as his first contribution to the match. And Tommy Burns in particular very angry with John Cahoon about the quality of the cross. So Willie Johnston deciding himself that that was a free kick to Hearts, picking the ball up and getting involved in some gamesmanship which could easily be inflammatory. And the referee shares that view. He's going to have some words with Willie Johnston, and I think that's perfectly justified. There was no need for that little piece of play acting from Johnston. Just needed a reaction from Murdo McLeod. So an argument from Willie Johnston means a booking. And while Johnston appears to find that amusing, referee Valentine clearly doesn't. I really think that Willie Johnston has no complaint at all. Jordan using Kidd on the near side. But Hearts finding it increasingly difficult to make the same kind of headway in the second half that they did in the first. Celtic now looking for the second goal, which I think would kill the match as a contest. McStay to Whittaker. An easy one for Smith. There goes Mackay. Bone taken late by Aiken. So the free kick is given. The referee content to award the free kick and take no further action. Clearly a sore one for Jimmy Bone. free kick, leaves it to Johnston. Marvellous goal! And how Johnston enjoyed it! The 29th minute of the second half, and Willie Johnston scores a goal fit for any goal of the season contest. Well, that's one we certainly won't tire of seeing. Free kick, fully 30 yards, wall was lined up. Mackay ran over the top, and look at that for accuracy and power, sizzling into the corner of the net. Well, Willie Johnston has only scored one goal before now this season. Well, I wonder if he scored many better than that in a very illustrious career. So Hearts, but it looked as though they might be struggling back in the match, although Paul McStay in position and Kidd clears it up. McStay again though for Celtic. Cahoon back to McStay, going away from Kidd. Still McStay, bringing across, here's Tommy Burns. Well, the ball bounced awkwardly as it reached him, and Henry Smith certainly not being helped by those streamers being thrown to the field.
But final score...